Listen, I don't feel like it's a piece of art I've been involved in until there's a little bit of bleeding ass, okay? This is officially the last recording, by the way, with this microphone. So think of how good Dickens guy will sound in high def.
Is he going to be coming back for season 2?
He's going to be an eternal NPC. He'll just show up randomly.
Awesome.
You'll be playing a side. You'll like 3 years from now. We'll be playing a friggin' science fiction, like Star Wars RPG. Campaign, all of a sudden, just like Darth Vader's gonna show up and just be like, "You want a decade? Get out my lightsaber!"
How will we know it's Darth Vader if he doesn't?
I would hope he would do it in Vader voice.
Oh,
do you want a digging?
I can't.
That's the stinger.
Okay, no, actually, no. It's gonna be like, "You still want some dickings?"
Oh no. Why? Even I know that's bad. And that means something.
Means I give it hard!
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so let's just, number one, start the show.
Oh yeah, we should probably do an intro.
Greetings, and welcome to Funk Dunk Plays, the only thing on the internet.
Oh, that's sad.
There are no other things. Have you been to web pages? No. You've actually just been drawing in a notebook that you wrote internet on the cover. And there are bunches of pictures of boobies.
Sean, are you working through your personal shit again on air?
Maybe.
And
Some changes have just happened. I wish you explained to an extent. Basically, what has happened is you have each been granted a fraction of the dragon power. The dragon had 100% of the dragon power, basically the entire combined power of the species known as dragons. And he gave you each a bit. Not a lot, maybe 1%. But that's more than enough to supercharge you and turn you basically into demigods. So, both of you have leapt up to level 18 with all the inherent skills and abilities, that go along with that. And each of your stats has been raised by 5 or 6, whichever raises your modifier more.
And our class is now Dragon Knight. For flavor.
Well, yeah, the prestige class, you might call it, yeah. Dragon Knight.
I wrote that on my sheet, so it counts.
I know. It's canon now. And if anyone's wondering, wait, but how do they have new spells and stuff? Well, it's because dragon power is like the quickening from Highlander. It not only contains the power of all the dragons that the dragon murdered, but it includes all of their combined knowledge and skills and experience as well. This is a bullshit out, but it's the out I'm using, so fuck y'all.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that was an issue. I just took 8 levels and stuff.
Yeah, no. I wanted to find a way to explain it, to make it make kind of sense, that, how do you suddenly know these things?
How does Sky suddenly have a dragon dick? It's, I mean...
Oh, right, the dragon dick, okay.
Don't even, no, that's a joke. I don't want one.
Okay, so you don't want one, okay.
I don't want one.
You don't want that on the title card?
No, Twitter does that to me, I don't know.
I was fully prepared to give you a dragon dick. A big, scaly, lizardy dragon dick.
Okay, but...
Do you want one that carries a sword?
Yes.
A dragon dick sword.
Actually, here's the thing. Even if I gave you a dragon dick, it wouldn't be a legitimate dragon dick, because dragons don't have dicks.
That's true. Fuck.
It would be a fake dragon dick.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, forget it.
I don't know, now I'm just picturing a dragon dick sword in the style of the dildo bat from Saints Row.
Like the black dragon dildo?
Yeah, but sword size.
But bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you're just like, oh, that dildo. Yeah, no, that dildo.
I don't know, Sean, if you saw in the Skype chat, but we already chose our outfit.
Yep, we have dragon armor now.
It's cute, isn't it? I mean, the scales can be fake. I don't want to skin our dragon for armor.
They would have to be imitation dragon.
Yeah.
That's a little bit conservative for you guys.
I know, right? But it's so cute.
We can remove the wraps from the middle if we want.
I mean, Kornobi's probably gonna rip it apart.
Yeah, Kornobi will have the slutty version.
I mean, it's a good thing because that's something to distinguish between us because we look so much alike.
Yeah, we're practically
That
twins.
is true. So, Dragon goes, let's fuck it up. Grants you all this power. You immediately feel just like the most amazing thing. You feel stronger, smarter, faster. Suddenly your brain is expanding with all this knowledge you just never had, the experiences you didn't know before are suddenly in there, and they're just like in your brain. You feel basically like little gods.
Little gods.
Yeah, you're not very big. You didn't grow or anything.
No.
And then, here's what happens. Right as you are just like about to like flex and do like a Genyu force pose, you know? Because you're just like, yeah. All of a sudden, you can't move. You're frozen in place. And if you can move your eyes, and that's about it.
This again.
You can tell that Dave and Brent also appear frozen. And if you look over at the dragon, she's still in human form, but she is surrounded by a very small cage made of smoking black bones.
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, cracks start to appear on the ground in the lair, and through these cracks, red light and just black, acrid smoke begin to billow. And the smoke forms a giant cloud that hangs low in the room. And then the cracks disappear and the cloud vanishes, revealing a single solitary form. It appears to be a man, wearing a black suit with a blood-red tie. He has black, slicked-back hair, and interestingly enough, now he has a little goatee and mustache combo, which I don't know if he had before. He's very familiar, but the last time you saw him, he looked weak and defeated. He doesn't look like that anymore. His posture is very, very erect. He looks more filled out. He looks far more large and in charge. And he just sort of looks at the dragon with this bright, pale smile on his face. And he goes, 900 years. But I knew. Eventually, you fuck up. And you did. Did you forget? It took all of the power of the pantheon of dragons for you to take mine. And you just gave part of it to these two mortals. So that weird sucking sensation I just felt, that was me taking mine back. And now? Oh God, I've wanted to do this for so long. And he reaches back and his right arm basically just turns into a long black pike. And he goes, now, for the crime of taking my power, for crimes against the Prince of Angels, Mommy, I like this one. I think I'm taking it home with me. And he reaches back as if to stab the angel through the bars. And Sky, you feel something. And you see all of a sudden Mr. Fluffers jump down off your head, where he was the entire end of last episode, even though I never mentioned him because I'm a bad DM. He leaps off your head, and then he leaps into the air, and he lands on, I think we know who this is, the actual fucking devil's head. And he's sitting on the devil's head, and the devil is perplexed. why he has a kitten on his head suddenly, Mr. Fluffers looks down at him and just goes, "No!" And the devil's like, "The hell are you talking about?"
Could we understand him when he said no? Or is
Yep. Yeah, he was speaking common.
Okay.
But we can't speak or anything?
Not yet. You will in a couple minutes. And Mr. Fluffers looks over at you guys, and then kind of like over at the dragon, very obviously indicating that you guys and the dragon, and saying, "Friends." And the devil goes, "I don't care if they're friends. Hell has been powerless. For 900 years, the damned have not been punished. I have not been able to do my job because of that." And he points to the dragon. "This is about justice." And then Mr. Fluffers looks over at you guys, looks over at the devil, and then just goes, "Pizza pals!" And the devil's like, "Yes, we did officially eat the same pizza, that is true. How does that justify not dragging this creature of eternal evil to hell? Seriously? How?" And Mr. Fluffer sort of jumps down off the devil's head, walks over to you guys, and wiggles his nose and says, "Free!" And all of a sudden, you guys have full control of your faculties again.
Oh, finally.
And the devil sort of looks dumbfounded, going, "How did you do that?" At which point Mr. Fluffers goes, "Eldritch horror!" and leaps back up onto Sky's head. And go.
I pet Mr. Fluffers.
Meow.
Good boy. You did great. I don't know what, how, or, but you know what? Forget it. Jade, any ideas?
I was just checking my spell list to see if I could conjure pizza.
If you have your cornucopia, you could. Polymorph self. I'll turn myself into a pizza, sacrificing myself for the greater good.
Well, I have other polymorph too, so I could polymorph anything into a pizza to sacrifice, but, I've got some stuff I can do. I should probably talk to the devil first. I guess I'll wave hi to the devil and say, "Hey, glad you liked the pizza. I did too."
Well, I was hungry. But you see, I'm hungry right now, too. For justice!
Are you Batman?
What's a bat?
I can take the form of a bat.
Well, anyway, I was actually just sitting here thinking, and there's a trick that the dragon taught me. Do you like music, Mr. Devil?
The only music I like is mid-90s country and western.
Okay then, I'm going to cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Are you going to conjure a jugbear band?
I am going to conjure 4 satyrs. They were going to be a mariachi band, but I guess they'll be the country western band that the devil wants to play him a song. 4 satyrs. Goatmen.
4 satyrs.
Yep, my musical Goatman band.
Well, the devil is impressed by the influx of goats already in this episode. In fact, I believe he actually says under his breath, "Suck it, Zeno."
Yeah, so while they're playing, I'm going to look at the devil and I'm going to say, "See, this is a trick that the dragon taught me, and really, we were just about to go head off. We were hoping that the dragon could come with us, so, if you like, you could be rid of her, be rid of us. We're all going to go plane hopping for now. You can keep this plane all to yourself. It's yours. We're done with it. Should I roll persuasion?
There's no way you could fail.
It's gonna be... Yeah, because people need to find out how broken my persuasion modifier is now that I got these dragon upgrades.
Alright. Roll persuasion on the actual fucking devil.
Okie dokie.
Mind you, this is a creature who exists
32.
exclusively to punish punish the damned. And a 32 is not quite high enough to convince the devil. Because remember, his entire job is punishing people who do nothing but beg for their lives all day.
How is the dragon doing? What's she doing right now? Like, is she...
The dragon is not liking it because those bars are smoking for a reason. They're really hot.
I mean, does that do anything to a dragon?
Well, the thing is, she can't break free, so it's not injuring her, but it's causing her a lot of pain.
Okay, fuck.
Like, it can't actually hurt her.
Yeah, but it's just a power display. I want to ask him, what do you actually gain from this? I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Justice? What do you have to do with justice? Is that, I mean, I don't know. Is that your thing, justice?
He looks at you sort of dumbfounded. Like, can't believe someone is actually asking this question. He goes, I'm the devil.
Yeah.
I'm the prince of all angels. I'm Otora's jailer. My whole existence, the reason I exist, is to punish the guilty. It'd be like your friend over there. Her whole reason to exist is to have as much sex as possible. I get it. We all have reasons.
Well, it's not just that.
He looks at you just sort of looking and goes, yeah, it is.
Okay, apparently I'm not entirely clear on what it means to be the devil. I fully admit that it's my bad. You're badass, I can see that. But how can I put this? You say you punish the guilty, but really, our friend here, what is she exactly guilty of? She is following her nature. She is doing what anyone in her place would do, being a god. That there is nothing to be guilty about. Am I wrong?
Yes.
How?
Well, look at Otora. Does Otora fly around killing people and stealing cows? No. Otora's up there helping people and answering prayers.
Are you punishing every god for everything they do? Every god?
There are only 2.
Here. You know how many fucking gods are out there in the many innumerable planes that exist? And there's gods they are so evil you would shit your pants. Go punish them. They have to feel guilty for something, not our friend here.
They're outside of my jurisdiction.
Oh, now that's convenient. Huh?
What? I have one plane of reality to take care of. No Supreme Satan ever has more than one plane of reality. It would be ridiculous.
You wouldn't stand a fucking chance out there.
So have you considered exiling this dragon here?
Ooh, I was thinking more of an eternity of torture.
Yeah, but then you gotta put up with her for all that time. I mean, why not just kick her out of your plane altogether and then,
I'm thinking after being powerless for 900 years, I think at least a few centuries of torturing this monster would make me feel better. I think I'd enjoy that more.
You're Thora's enforcer? Is that what you said that? Jailer? Something like that?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
I work directly for the big guy.
Cool. I'm gonna pray.
Okay.
Hey, Thora. It's me, Sky. Here, your pal, the actual fucking devil is here, and he's causing some shit, and he wants to eternally torture a friend of ours, like the dragon. She's one of our very bestest friends in the world, and I don't really like that, and my friends don't like that either. So, maybe if you could tell him to get the fuck out of here, that would be great. I will be forever in your debt. I'm pretty badass now, so maybe I can do something for you in return. Maybe get back to me. Thank you. Sky out. You want me to roll something?
Yeah, religion.
16.
Suddenly, a voice fills your head. Oh, but torturing people is the devil's job, man. Like, that's like what I told him to do. I'm sure he has a good reason.
Whatever reason he thinks he has, I don't think it's a very good one, but, who am I to judge? But the thing is, we just wanted to grab our shit and be out of here anyway. We're out of your hair, and, maybe, this once, just let it slide this once, tell him to back off, and we're out of here, out of this plane of existence.
Psst,
really.
Hey, Sky, also mention that we're going to take the dragon out of this plane with us, so there's going to be no more dragon to have to worry about ever.
Good point, Kernobi. Yeah, and, me, my friends, and the dragon, we're gonna book it out of here, and if you don't want us to be here, we're never gonna come back. That a deal? No more dragons? Huh? That sounds great, doesn't it? Buddy.
There's silence for a little bit. As you can hear, it almost sounds like pieces of paper being shuffled around.
Jesus Christ. He's doing his taxes. Oh, God.
God, taxes.
And then you hear Oshara's voice. Yeah. And then God cuts out.
He does that.
And the devil, his eyes get really wide, and he just glares at Sky with a death glare, an illegitimate death glare.
I give him finger guns.
And he says, "Don't think this is over."
Oh, I'm sure it isn't.
We got the rest of the episode to go through.
He points at the dragon and goes, "This isn't a reprieve. It's a stay of execution. I always get my..." You pause it for a second.
Pizza.
No, I always get my...
Dicking.
And it's time he looks at you one more time and just goes, "Creature of eternal evil, which has caused more pain and suffering than anything else in all of recorded history.
No, I believe you.
Have fun on your little play date."
Bye.
See ya. Not.
You can keep all the pizza on this plane now.
And then the devil is simply not there anymore. There's no big smoke and cracks and stuff. He just blinks out of existence. He's not doing his big production now. He's kind of pissed.
Oh, good. The cage vanishes.
Yes.
I run over and hug the dragon.
She's in the process of falling to the ground as you run up and catch her in a hug. And she's just like, "Oh, lordy lord, I do declare, that was one of the least pleasant things that had happened to me ever since I ate Greg. Not Elf King Greg, don't even think about him."
You could eat him if you
No,
want.
man. There was the other Greg. He was a dragon, and I got indigestion, and woo-wee! I'm telling you, when I find a shit, it was like the best funeral of my life.
So it was not all bad, really.
Well, child, it took a while, you see. Dragon took a long time to digest.
I bet.
I had a tummy ache for days.
Oh.
Ready to go planes hopping before they change their minds?
Well, children, where do you want to go?
I look at Sky.
Sky looks back.
I wave.
Sky stares back. Give you finger guns.
Guns! Oh, you want to go to Detroit?
What you think about going home?
I thought you didn't want to go home, ever.
I'm ready to go home.
We're gods now.
I need to. I think I need to. One more time. I hear there's some nice planes of existence right over there, and Sky points in a direction. But before that, we really need to go home.
Well, children, I do suppose we could just go to... What's your home world called?
I don't know what you would call it. Kornobi and we come from a place called Faerun. I don't know where Dave comes from. I have no idea. He doesn't know.
Nobody knows.
Dragon glances, sees, looks at all four of you, except, again, sort of seems to gloss over when she sees Dave and goes, oh, yeah. Yeah. So Faerun it was.
Yep.
You're gonna like it.
Children, I guess all you gotta do is think about it real hard, and anyone who isn't from there, don't think about anything.
Do we have to all think of the same place?
Yeah, just think of a place where you're, I don't know, comfortable, happy, you know about, that you're gonna want to go to. And if you both think of the same place, I can like hone in on it and use that as a marking beacon, and then we go there.
Okay, so I'm gonna suggest either the tavern with the eye patch guy from the 3, or the cornfield where we met.
Kornobi, you want to see your dad?
I mean, yeah.
It's like very joyful.
Look, I'm not good with emotions.
She is corn after all.
She's corn. Well,
they didn't program this into me when they put me in this slutty corn body.
Alright, so we probably had some place outside of Alban that we like to, that we know well. So I guess we choose that, like right outside town. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Corn.
Alright, the dragon transmorphs back into a full-size lizard thing.
Damn.
Nice.
You can feel it poking around in your brain a little bit.
Ow!
Well, just reaching, trying to find what you're thinking about. Finding your dominant thought, what you're concentrating on.
Don't focus on Kornobi.
You can penetrate my brain all you want.
You are teleported inside Kornobi's vagina. What? How did that even happen? How did you all fit?
I just wanted to ask, does Kornobi explode when she has like a fucking dragon inside
No,
her?
I have a bag of holding in there.
Actually, for the first time ever, she feels really filled up.
My question is Kornobi with us in Kornobi's vagina?
Yes, it is conception.
Oh.
You all crawl out of Kornobi's vagina. And the dragon comes out, it's just like a cartoon thing where it's like is a head pops out and he's like, boing! And the rest of him flies out.
Interdimensional travel is way weirder than I thought it would be. Somehow.
Alright, children, get your minds out of the gutter and out of her lady pocket. Let's try this again.
Okay, so I think about nothing and I'll let Sky handle the driving.
Okay. I think I can do it.
Everything starts to go, like, just blurry. The walls of the chamber sort of waver and vanish, and
God, I'm high.
everything just gets all, like, you don't even know, and then it feels like you're in outer space, and then it feels like you're just, like, nowhere at all, like you're asleep. And then with a loud popping noise, you're all standing in a field. You're just outside of a very, very large, very imposing looking building with extremely high spiked walls. As you stand there, you notice maybe 100 yards away from you are two figures. They're kind of like cloaked, they're running away from the building, but they stop and they are kind of shocked because this whole group of people and a dragon just materialized out of fucking nowhere. You can't make out what they're saying. But then one was an average size, one pretty slight, and they have like a quick little argument, and then the bigger of the two basically just flips the entire group off, and they continue running. And at which point the dragon goes, I'm sorry, kids. Temporal confusion. Oh, I'll get it right this time, okay? I swear to God. And then everyone vanishes. Again. And this time you materialize in a very familiar cornfield. It's dusk. It's relatively nice out. You're clearly home.
Wow.
Yay.
This feels weird. Where are all the elves? Didn't this place have elves? I feel so lost.
No, that was the other place.
I don't remember there being a lot of elves. At least not where we were from. It was very racially segregated. We did not live in an enlightened egalitarian society.
Well, that sounds like a good reason to go get drunk at the tavern.
Totally.
At which point the dragon says, Alright, children, listen, you all need me. You just holler, use your, magic or something. I gotta go do dragon things. Because I'm the new dragon in town. I gotta meet the other dragons and convince them how much better I am than them. You understand?
Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, hell, children, I'll be fine.
You got a new plane to conquer.
This will be easy. I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm the best, that's all. Bye!
Bye!
Thump, 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 thump.
Bye!
That's the dragon
Have
flapping
fun
noises.
storming the castle.
Goodbye, dragon.
We'll ride our zombie moose into town. It's only almost nighttime. People think it's normal.
Okay. Town is much like you remember it. Not a hell of a lot going on. It's not a gigantic town. It is getting late, so there aren't a lot of traders on the road. Not many people really out and about that much. There's the occasional petty thief. Every now and then you see a feral cat. There's one homeless person you see. And he's really sad because he got a sign that says, "We'll schedule dickings for food." And it looks like it's not working for him. No one's taking
when
him
I
up
see
on
that, I'm tempted, but then I no, we have other things to do, so I. But I wink at him. It probably doesn't do anything.
He doesn't notice you because he's too busy. In the 1,000-mile stare, a guy's been sitting there for quite a while, waiting for one person to need a dicking scheduled.
Is the dead rhino still there, or that's a deep cut? It's a callback to episode 1. Forget it.
Yes, there is a dead rhino, in fact, and it's not real. It's more like an undead rhino.
Kenobi, you want to befriend an undead rhino?
Yeah, I mean, we've already got a moose, so we'll need lots of undead animals to ride on. Oh, what's my animal handling? My animal handling is +9.
Alright, yes, I will definitely need an animal handling roll here.
Okay, let's see if I can recruit a zombie rhino. 28.
28.
Okay.
Okay. The zombie rhino can't talk. Because it's not as advanced as the zombie moose. But it can understand what you're saying and doing. And it warms up to you almost immediately. And it is not a flesh-eating zombie. It is in fact, you can tell this because you rolled so well. It's an exclusively chocolate milk drinking zombie.
Nice.
You will have to provide it with at least 2 glasses of chocolate milk a day.
We'll stock up when we're at the tavern.
Okay. If you can do that, though, you have a friend for life.
Okay, so you have an undead riding animal now, and I have an undead riding animal. This worked out nicely.
Okay, so we head to the tavern?
Are you going to leave your undead animals outside or bring them in with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna tie his horn to the bike rack outside the front.
Okay. There's a bike rack now.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask, was it George? Yes. I'm gonna ask George to, spend some time with the dead rhino outside while we, what I'm asking him. I command him to wait outside. I'm trying to be nice to my slave moose. God damn it.
Yes, mistress.
Good.
We will discuss sports.
Could you do that? I kick him.
Zombie animal sports.
I'm intrigued by the concept, but I want to drink, so.
And as you go in, you hear him saying, "So the cadavers are going to have a good season this year, I think."
That's probably the only team there is.
Well, there's the cadavers. There's also the dead muskrats. They're a muskrat only team. And then there's Sonic the Dead Hog.
Is there a team called Roadkill?
Yes.
Good.
There's also a team that really focuses. They don't focus on offense, but they're known as the super important defense squad, or SIDS.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw the door open and say, "Hey, Dad," waving to the bar and hoping that it's him who's on tonight.
No, it's actually a heavyset woman in her 40s.
Well, who the fuck are you?
And she looks at you and for a second, and then she's like, "Oh, you mean Saturdo?"
Yeah, him.
Saturdo not here.
Okay. Where'd he go?
Boss does boss things. Don't ask, it's not good for me.
Well, fuck. Okay, can I get 2 glasses of chocolate milk? I need to give one to my undead rhino out front.
You make strange requests. I like you.
Oh, thank you.
And she gives you 2 glasses of chocolate milk.
Okay, I'm gonna run one out to the rhino and then come back inside.
Okay, as you go out and give it to the rhino, he rhino noises appreciatively. As George is just continuing talking about how he really, really thinks that the San Jose Skeletons are really going to do great in their game this season, this week, because they have wonderful offense and they really have good skulls on their shoulders.
Good one, George. And
we're the best at bad.
Stop by the Swift Tailor.
Yep.
It is roughly 8 p.m., so you don't know how late she's going to be open.
She's always open.
So you're going to the Swift Tailor shop?
Yep.
Okay, the door is locked.
I knock.
You hear a voice from the back of the shop. God damn it, we closed, motherfuckers!
I point my finger at the door and...
Oh, woman, I'm trying to eat food! I'm eating a fucking soup! I ain't got no fucking teeth! I gotta eat soup at all my meals! I'm trying to enjoy it, and you're ruining it! Motherfuckers!
Okay, I point my finger at the door and use message to talk to Swifttail and say, "Hey, it's Chronobian Sky, we got back." You
hear a noise of a spoon clattering to the ground. Then you hear, "Motherfucker, my last queen spoon! God damn it, I gotta do my fucking dishes! Jesus! You got..." Then you hear this pattering as you eventually just hear the door unlock, and there is the Swift Tailor.
Hi.
I want a high
standing
five.
there.
I want a high five. Do I get a high five?
Yeah, we're standing there in Dragon Knight armor now.
You get a medium five?
Wow.
She can't quite reach high enough for a high five.
I thought it was a personal thing, but yeah.
No, she's a small old lady.
Yeah. Accept that. Hey, best girl. What up?
How in the hell did you motherfuckers get back here?
We're awesome?
We had help.
Well, you're Thaudo's kid and whatever the fuck you is. Yeah, I guess you might be okay, but Jesus motherfucking Christ. Fucking tits on a dildo cow.
So, the thing is, we brought a dragon?
Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me, hold on. Nothing good in my entire life, and I am an old-ass woman, has ever begun with, first of all, we brought a dragon.
No, this is, you don't
It's just along the lines of, he might be unemployed, but I love him.
Nah, they're pretty cool.
No, you don't understand. This dragon is awesome. She's our pal. Well, she's not here right now, so don't worry. We're just making the rounds, saying hi to people.
You enjoyed my dinner. to announce you have a dragon that isn't here, and then just to say hi.
Yeah, to let you know that we got back safe. Actually, we tried to see my dad first, but he's out, I guess.
He's a crime boss now or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Faldo? Nah, you know crime boss. Probably just out doing Faldo things. You know how it is?
No.
You know, you never quite be able to give up the, wizarding.
Oh.
Doing magic some way, you know?
You have to go somewhere.
Lightning crackling from fingertips or some shit.
That makes sense. Oh well, he's gonna come back. So you're not happy to see us? Okay, well. It's good to see you.
I said I wasn't happy to see you. I said I wasn't happy to turn from my dinner. Now come here. And she gives both of you big hugs.
No.
She doesn't give anyone else a big hug because she doesn't actually know them.
Oh, I just figured we'd stop and say hi and then move along. I don't know. I'm not a conversational Corin. I don't know what to say unless...
Okay, so we can go to the guy who is named after noodles.
Yeah, might as well.
Pasta. Just to see what he's up to.
Okay, so we're gonna go visit Beefaroni, and,
Is that his nickname? Oh, that's cute.
I guess, now it is. I don't remember his name.
His name is Ravioli.
Is that just...
Okay, let's go visit Chef Boyardee, and...
That's just a residue of Kornobi's memory issues.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out that Kornobi's memory issues was just that she never gave a shit.
Plot twist.
There never really was a memory issue.
That's me.
Then what did that elf fix?
Ooh, I guess we'll never find out.
My incontinence.
Well, I have noticed you didn't mention a single time actually urinating on yourself.
I mean, Sky talks about that all the time, so why don't you?
Yeah. Are you going to where he lives?
Yes. Do we know?
Okay. Of course you do.
Of course. So, yeah, we go there. Just to say hi. Again.
Alright, if you're at the door.
Knock first, break the door down after.
You knock, and then no one comes to the door initially. So, Kirsten?
Yes.
Roll me a d20.
15.
Cool. You resist the urge to try to headbutt the door down.
Fuck! That was the first time! And I actually fucking succeeded. This is bullshit.
It's a DC 5 on a straight D20. It's a 75% chance of success.
Okay.
The need is real for you to headbutt this door down, but you don't do it.
I imagine I see you lurch for the door, and I'm a little confused.
Alright. The door eventually opens, and an elderly butler type guy, in like a butler's black and white outfit, opens the door in a very traditional butler voice. Hello? Who are you and what can I... He stops and he looks at this entire group of people.
People.
Are you an act of some kind?
Yeah, we're called the Aristocrats.
Or punk cunts.
Yeah, I mean,
depending.
We changed our branding a little, but...
No one seems to acknowledge it.
I think our act is called the Aristocrats.
Sorry, we're not hiring.
Yeah, whatever. We are, I don't know if you'd remember me. I'm the daughter of Faldo. They put me in a corn body. We got back here after a long adventure, and we just went to say hi to, Mr. Pastoroni.
He, regards you. I'm not sure what your game is, but I can assure you, you're not doing it very well.
What's your problem? Hey, fuck you.
It is Mr. Ravioli's nap time.
Okay, well, whatever. When he wakes up, tell him Kornobi and Sky are back, bitch. Make sure to include the bitch.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please use those exact words. He'll
know what it means.
He knows. Yeah, he knows.
Alright, from deep within the bowels of the building is a large, building, obviously. Large house. You hear a voice just go, Luncho!
Okay, he wasn't lying. He's actually napping.
It's his nap time.
Yeah, so just tell him that. We're gonna go off on another adventure now. We'll probably be back after that.
Yeah, we're super busy adventurers. You understand.
I'm sure you are. Do not let me detain you.
Same.
And he closes the door.
Well, I never liked that place, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a dick.
Wanna try your dad again?
Okay, so we'll head back to the tavern, rent some rooms for the night.
Is he back?
It's more of his style to come in when I'm asleep, so...
Oh, yeah. You should fall asleep at the table.
Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll get some rums and then I'll just get drunk on chocolate milk again like old times. I pass out in a milky stupor. It's just a brown dribble coming out of my mouth.
I drink ale. Like a person.
Like a big girl.
I'm very proud of myself.
You fall asleep at your table, like always, and you wake up in a bed.
Ooh. Oh. So somebody found me.
On the nightstand next to the bed is a plate with 2 chocolate chip cookies on it, and a little note that says, "So glad you're back home safe. Love you, Dad."
Aww.
P.S. These aren't handmade. I bought them at a store. I still can't cook.
Well, in any case, I'm gonna save them for later.
Okay.
Rations.
Are you trying to rationalize you're not eating them? Sorry.
I would like to think that Sky didn't get much sleep and is up early and just outside with the rhino and the moose.
It's just talking about scores.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm learning about all the teams and who I should root for and who's like just the biggest assholes. I'm learning all of that. I'm getting pretty good at it. I still don't know which sport they're playing, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just don't vote. Just don't cheer for any of the teams from Zoo York. They're all pricks.
Ha! So yeah, before we go, I'll get a couple canteens filled up with chocolate milk and give the rhino a drink.
Rhino noise, rhino noise, rhino noise.
Mm-hmm.
They quack, I think. They quack.
They quack?
They quack.
They do now.
Dead rhinos do.
He's like, quack, quack, quack.
This is gonna get super annoying. Why did I do that? Where's your dad?
He came and went. He was here.
Okay.
He left me these. I pull out the cookies and I'll give Sky one of them.
Quack!
Does that mean you want the cookie? He's quacking at me for some reason. What do you want, Rhino? Leave my fucking cookie alone.
He's not looking at the cookie.
What is he looking at?
He's looking at something in the distance behind both of you.
Okay, I guess we'll look.
I turn around.
There's nothing there. He's a really dumb rhino.
Okay, cool.
If you are ready to move on, if there's nothing you want to do here...
Yeah, we can...
I mean, I guess we can...
We can always come back after.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not okay. I'm gonna admit it, but...
Too much ale?
Yeah. Like, ale and chocolate milk is a horrible combination. Why did I do that?
Yeah, it was fun at the time.
You never think about the next day.
I don't know, I think I digest things pretty quickly. Something like his corn body.
I guess before we head out and do all sorts of crazy shit in all kinds of parts of the universe, I think I want to see my father. And I think I have to, if I can. And my siblings, I don't know, they probably hate me. I ran away. They might try to kill me, if I'm completely honest. I don't think I can go anywhere else before I've done this, so yeah, I think I'm ready to go home one last time.
What do you want to go home for?
Dave's clever. Fuck! How did that happen?
No, Dave's just very confused. He remembers all you've talked about is wanting to escape that place and never go back, and wanted to stay in the other dimension forever. And now all of a sudden, just like, I want to go home. And Dave's just like, what?
I mean, didn't you say your dad was in chains? I'm pretty sure we could do something about that now.
I thought that was a euphemism.
It was. No, it wasn't. Somebody called him that once, the Chained King. That was something a cleric once called him. They took the cleric away. I don't know what happened to him.
So, is he in chains?
No, he's not. At least I don't think so. I don't know. You see, my family is complicated. And it's really hard to explain. I think I'm ashamed of them.
Oh.
Really. I know, you guys, I was supposed to be a queen.
Ooh.
And I didn't want to be. For so many reasons. And I left my family behind. I love my father. It's not his fault. And I think I disappointed him. And I just want to talk to him. Is that... I don't know if that's a good reason to go back into that place and bring you there. I mean, it could be dangerous for you guys. And there are many people who want to do my family harm. My family rules over a kingdom, after all. You know, that always comes with certain disadvantages. And it certainly is a dangerous place, and I don't want you guys to get hurt. But I need to sort some things out. So if you would like to come with me, I'd be happy. But maybe you want to stay here?
No, I'm fine. I'm curious.
Okay.
What things do you need to work out? We can help you more if we know exactly what is going on.
I ran away because I didn't want to become queen. I already said that. But it sounds great, right? Being queen. For someone who is not queen, that sounds awesome. You have servants and everybody listens to you. I couldn't imagine a worse nightmare. Ruling over people that either fear me or mistrust me or hate me. Because that's how it is. That's how people see my family. I don't think anybody loves House Heaven Kin. At least that I'm aware of. And there are many reasons for that. The king, my father, is an angel.
Ooh.
He's incredibly powerful, I think. I've never seen his power really, but I think. And people are envious and people are mistrustful. In order to become queen, I would have had to marry him. My father.
Oh, see.
Because that's how things are done in our family. For hundreds of years, that's how things have been. I love my father. I wanted to be his little girl, not his wife. It's weird. We're weird. I didn't know we were weird until I ran away, and then I saw how fucking weird we were. But it's not his fault. It's not. I think something happened to him. Very long time ago.
He got hooked on incest.
It might seem that way. Yes, I can see how you would make that assumption. I don't know what happened. I just think it's unfair that we even exist. We shouldn't exist, I think. I don't know. I need to talk to him. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if any of you understand me.
Makes sense to me.
I don't understand me. We need to get to the coast. Volandris is an island. There's probably a ship that can take us there. I hope.
I
swam here.
I can
on a dolphin.
I have a lot of wild shapes now.
Dolphin?
I do actually have a dolphin, yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll start writing and see what happens.
Yeah.
You come across 3 separate, really impressive herds of goats, though.
Ooh.
They're just like really good goats. They're like some of the best.
What does Brent do? Is he
disappointed that goats don't talk in our world?
He's a little disappointed the goats are not sentient beings, yeah.
No.
Yeah, because it'd be like if you went to, a world where all the humans were as intelligent as, like...
Apes?
Even less, like, intelligent like, goats.
Oh. That sounds...
So you wouldn't be attracted to them because they'd be, like, you'd be, like, taking advantage of the, like, horribly mentally disabled.
Don't assume. We've been talking about kink shaming earlier. Don't do that.
Is like sexually assaulting disabled people a kink now? I must have missed that.
Don't put words in my mouth that I actually said. It's not fair.
I'll put something else in your mouth.
Okay, I'm cool with that.